Hello everybody, it's your favorite hero Chris Nest here with yet another reaction video. By chance, but of course I love this. This video is by Screw Attack as usual, and if y'all can tell from the last reaction, I am really excited to see this. It's Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter. Now, off the top of my head, I know both of them very well. I've played every Jak and Daxter game. I haven't quite finished the Ratchet and Clank series yet, but as far as I can tell, I'm rooting for Jak because I believe Jak has better mobility. None of Ratchet's weapons, as I know of, can counter light or dark Jak, because dark Jak is literally invulnerable. That's canon, and plus it gives off electricity. So my prediction is Eco would probably mess with a lot of the technology that Ratchet's bringing to the table, and Ratchet doesn't have much melee combat while Jak and Daxter do. So that is another thing I'm kind of counting on. So, guys, I can't wait anymore. So without further ado, first click the link somewhere on my screen, probably on my face. Yeah, click my face and go watch the original, and then come back here and we'll watch it together. But now that's out of the way, what are we waiting for? Let's get on with the death battle already, people. Let's see some people kill each other. Yes!
Sometimes the most unlikely of friends can become the best of heroes.
Ratchet and Clank, the Cosmic Commandos.
And Jak and Daxter, the Masters of Eco.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Like I said, I'm counting light and dark Jak to pull the win here.
The unstoppable Kragmite Empire wreaked havoc across the galaxy until a race of unlikely heroes fought back. The Lombaxes, who may be some sort of lemur wombat?
Well, whatever they are, they're pretty good
I don't
at
know.
kicking the shit out of Kragmites, and ended up stopping the Empire by banishing them to another dimension. Well,
Cool!
all except one, and boy would that come back to bite him in the ass.
Raised as one of their own, the last Kragmite betrayed his foster Lombaxes, raised an army of fish people, and in some sense of cruel ironic justice, banished the entire Lombax race to their own dimension as well. And just as ironically, missed one who would prove to be his greatest adversary.
This lone Lombax's name was Ratchet, and he spent most of his days stranded on a random
Seriously,
planet,
the villains are
mechanical
fish?
stuff and dreaming of one day exploring the galaxy.
Just saying.
So this alien kitty cat thing scrounged up all the scraps he could find, used
He
his
does kind of
natural
look like a cat
gift
now.
machines, and built a spaceship so incredible it would finally take him off this boring planet once and for... Oh.
Never mind.
Without an onboard robot ignition system, this hunk of junk would never fly.
And with
Bummer.
Ratchet's luck, it's not like one was just gonna drop out of the sky or anything.
He jinxed it. He jinxed it.
Well, I'll be damned.
This is the serial number XJ0461.
Well, that's hard to say in conversation, and he makes a clanky sound when he falls over, so...
Maybe I'll just call you Clank.
Yeah.
Clank had just been assembled maybe half an hour earlier and was already running for his life.
Yeah,
I just
see,
now
one
realized
day
that. Does that mean like the
killing
first game,
machine-making factory, but
you're
when
fighting with a
factory
baby on your
malfunction
back?
made this little guy, it decided to scrap him for parts. So naturally, he got the hell out of there, ended up with Ratchet, and together they became the greatest hero duo in the galaxy.
While they started out as an unlikely
I actually replayed
pair,
the
they
first
picked
3
up all sorts
games
of experience along
before
the way.
before this.
Ratchet has been trained as a commando and is proficient in martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth,
Ballroom dancing and origami.
and despite his diminutive size,
I don't think that really counts. He's never seen actually
when
doing
paired with
those
Ratchet, he
things.
can act as a personal helicopter
As far as I can
with a
tell.
jetpack.
Also, turns out Clank wasn't a mistake after all.
He possesses the soul of a Zoni, energy-based creatures with the ability to manipulate time and be immune to time-altering effects.
What?
And eventually, these powers manifested in Clank as well.
That's right, he's a robo-time wizard.
Who did you say gave you this thing?
The Sony. They are little invisible creatures who travel through time.
Oh, right.
Both Ratchet and
Right.
Clank are loaded with nanotech, microscopic machines which instantly repair their bodies after any
So that
injury,
means
though
Light
their
Jak
number is
slowing down
limited.
time.
But
Ratchet's not
Clank's
immune
true
to it,
strength
but
lines
Clank
up their
is.
arsenal.
And I don't really see Clank doing much to
Ratchet's
stop
packing
Jack,
your
honestly.
usual Solana-style weaponry from
I
his
think
trusty
Jack will be
Omni
frozen
Wrench
too,
to
so I'm not
rocket
sure.
launchers. But the real beauty lies in all his
Huh.
wacky weapons, like the Vortex Cannon, which sucks up tiny enemies and blasts them back out like little flaming meteors.
Like the Poltergeist
Mini
3000.
Glove can deploy dozens of auto-targeting machine guns, which can destroy tanks.
Nice.
And of course, there's also a disco ball, which forces foes to helplessly dance before them.
I don't remember that weapon.
Ratchet's gadgetry also includes energy shields,
I don't remember that weapon.
claws, and a variety of drones to assist him in battle. He's even picked up a gun that turns enemies into tiny, adorable sheep.
But hang on, we can't forget my all-time favorite, the
Rhino.
Part minigun.
Rip
part
you a
rocket
new
launcher.
one.
This beauty unleashes a glorious river of death in whatever direction she's facing. All set to Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture.
I'm honestly surprised you know how to say his name.
Oh yeah, the dude played my favorite musical instrument.
What, the piano?
Whoop,
No,
da, 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 da,
Piano.
da.
Oh.
That's not a musical
Anyway,
instrument.
in their adventures, Ratchet and Clank have done some pretty impressive things. They were skilled enough to win numerous
Man,
gladiator
PlayStation
battles,
All-Stars, I love
strong
that.
enough to
Level
stop
1
the
super.
blow of a
Da 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 da
war
da da
rocket
da
with an
da.
omni-wrench, fast enough to dodge close-range laser fire, tough enough
Nice.
to survive an explosive shipwreck, and even the vacuum of space.
However, their ability
plot
to
hole?
survive deadly blows is entirely dependent on their supply of nanotech. If they run out of microbots, the next blow is sure to be fatal. But Ratchet and Clank's greatest strength doesn't come from any outlandish
That's a
weapon or
pretty
brute
big
or
weakness.
nanomachine. Rather, it is their unbreakable bond of friendship and teamwork.
True.
Oh god, that was so friggin' lame.
Man, that was so freaking lame.
That? What? Uh-huh.
Still root for Jak and Daxter. I have called it wrong the last 2 times. Please let me be right this time.
Behind
These
by
2 are my
godlike beings
homies.
called the Precursors, Eco came in 6 different types,
Alright.
each possessing a different power. But what became of the
Red,
Precursors?
green,
How did they
blue,
harness the power of
orange,
Eco?
light and
The
dark.
answers, they say,
I believe I got all
lie in
of
the
them.
destiny of the mischievous teenage boy named Jack.
Jack.
Jack was born
Oh,
into
yeah.
royalty as the son of King Dumbass. Dumbass. But Jack lost his future as heir to the throne when some douche named
I
Baron
never
Craig
noticed
overthrew his
that.
dad. The former king was separated from his son and banished to the wastelands, leaving Jack to grow up a wandering orphan.
I love this music.
Until he was taken in and raised by Samos, the elder of Sandover Village.
Hey, what's going on in here, boy?
Best friend
I don't know why he would ever want to be friends with a guy that never shuts up.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this.
Sorry about the
place
cut, guys. My uncle came up to say hi to me.
Where did they go? Why did they build this crap?
Before long, Jak and Daxter became inseparable and did just about all their teenage
pretend it never
fun
happened.
together. Like stealing a speedboat to explore the forbidden Misty Island.
Yeah,
I remember
turns
that.
out it was forbidden for a pretty damn good reason.
Speaking of this, are they bringing Dark Daxter into this mix? Or are they just ignoring that completely?
Oh no, he fell into the weasel pool!
Well, technically, he fell into a pool of dark eco, which transformed him into an Otzel. Whatever the hell that's supposed to be.
Otter and Weasel. I know that.
Daxter took it pretty well, all things considered.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I remember this.
Unweasel pool.
It's not so simple. In order to reverse Daxter's transformation, they would have to find the Sage of Dark Eco. To prepare them for this journey, Samos trained them to harness the power of Eco and, in turn, to become formidable warriors.
With green eco, Jack can restore lost health and create shields. With yellow eco, he can launch energy projectiles from his hands. Blue eco doubles his speed and reflexes, and red eco does the same for his strength, allowing him to take down tough enemies with a single strike.
Nice.
But when their tinkering with ancient precursor technology sent them tumbling into a dystopian future, it's a long story. Jack was captured and experimented on by Baron Praxis, who wanted to turn him into a super soldier.
Too bad he didn't really know what he was doing, and poor Jack was stuck as his lab rat for 2 straight years, until Daxter finally busted him out. Jack was so happy, he spoke his first words ever.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Oh, my first words were beer. Now!
Unbeknownst to Praxis,
I remember that.
failed to turn Jack into Captain America. They did grant him the ability to consume Dark Eco and temporarily transform into the mighty Dark Jack.
Dark Jack can use Dark Eco for a bunch of powerful projectiles, and he can even triple in size and strength. On top of that, Dark Jack is also completely invulnerable.
That's what's making me think he's gonna win this. Is Dark Jack is completely invincible.
One form wasn't enough, Jack gained another when he came face to face with the precursors themselves. And turns out they're all Otzels like Daxter.
What?
God.
They gave him the ability to consume.
Oh, I remember playing it for the first time. I'm like, you can't be serious.
Never guess what they called it. Give up, it's like Jack.
In this form, Jack can glide through the air, create a force
Like
field,
Daxter's
regenerate
ego didn't need to be
fluids,
boosted
and
even more.
freeze time
I'm thirsty.
itself.
When there's not enough dark or light eco on hand to run
I
around
am human.
blasting people with godlike energy, Jack wields one of the most versatile weapons ever created, the Morph Gun. Powered by
Nice.
different
I
types of
love that
eco, It
weapon.
can work like a shotgun, grenade launcher, or minigun. It can fire ricocheting laser shots, homing needles, and even freaking lightning.
And when Jack sets the morph gun to mass inverter mode, it can blast a wave of Dark Eco so absurd it alters the very laws of gravity on anybody within its reach.
Good luck combating that.
They can just blast them with a supernova. It basically one-shots about anything.
I don't remember that being a weapon.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
Armed to the teeth with weapons and eco, Jak and Daxter successfully dethroned Praxis and saved Haven City thanks to several impressive feats along the way.
Like getting up no problem after being crushed in a cave-in, or tearing through solid metal doors like wet paper. Daxter helps when he can, usually by steering missiles into people, but most of the heavy lifting is done by Jack.
Like the one time he did this.
Jak and Daxter are incredibly resourceful. They won a gladiator-style battle with nothing but an unmodified morph gun.
And their drive to win is so strong they even took first in the Crash City Grand Championship while poisoned.
Even giant terraforming robots trying to
I
destroy
remember
the
that.
world.
That's the one
fall
Jak
for their
game I didn't
teamwork,
play.
provided they have enough ego.
They can only carry so much eco at once, roughly under a minute's worth in
No, they
combat
brought up the
for
green
each
shield from
element,
Precursor
and
Legacy,
they
so
rely
are they
on
bringing in
replenishing
Dark
their
Daxter at
power
any
by
point
pulling
here?
eco from the environment. Also, Jak can be a bit reckless and doesn't always think things through.
Even still, don't underestimate the duo of Jak and Daxter. It's the last thing a lot of bad guys ever did.
Gotta love Daxter.
All right.
So they're not bringing in Dark Daxter for
Let's end
this.
this debate once and
Huh.
for all.
But first, remember that game we told you about last time? You can buy it now.
Another commercial.
The Nerd is back on an adventure.
Alright, my argument
22
still
levels
stands.
Full of new weapons,
I'm
enemies,
hoping
and
Jak
power-ups
wins this, but
with unlockable armor
because
upgrades, epic
of
bosses,
Clank
and
being
of
immune to
course all the
time
foul-mouthed
manipulation,
old-school platforming
that's
action
gonna
you
come into
want.
play
Angry
almost
Video Game Nerd
for
2
sure.
Assimilation is available right now on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux. So what are you
Then
waiting
I gotta
for?
think,
Go pick
what-
it up. But right now,
can Clank
it's
really do
time
anything
for a
to,
death battle!
you know, like Jak? Oh, is this 3D? It better be. Oh, it is. A missile? Oh, that's Ratchet and Clank, ain't it? That poor bird. Ow, ow, ow! This is my most look forward to death battle.
Last time I let Quark fix the warp system.
Actually, weren't you the one who overclocked the accelerator?
Huh. This is new.
This is new.
Hey, do you have any idea what you've done?
Yeah, hey guys, welcome to our home. Make yourself comfortable on the couch. If you can find what's left of it.
Nah, this isn't so bad.
This is so bad.
I'm
I can fix that.
for your loss. boss, Mr. Weasel.
Weasel? Well, looks like it's us who needs to fix you.
Come on, Jack. That's what I thought. Melee combat, Ratchet's got nothing on him. Get him, come on, Daxter. Yes. There goes Clank. Lock and load. Yes, yes. Come on, Jack. Please, Jack, win. Hoverboard. Jack's a bit too big. Daxter can fit in there. Ow! I didn't think that Daxter fit in there.
Hey, fuzzball! You're pissing me off! Mercy?
No.
No. Mercy? No.
Watch out! You can't keep up.
That's so cool. Oh, Clank separated.
Rest in pieces.
Peacemaker.
Whoa! Ratchet!
So, I don't think Daxter's dead.
Can't you go any faster?
Where is Daxter anyway?
For this. Let's try this.
Dark Jack.
More weapons you want to throw at me? Like I need any more.
Dark Jack. It's GG here. Ratchet's dead. Nothing he's gonna throw is gonna hurt him, even the Rhino.
Well, maybe just one more.
Maybe just one more. That's gonna do nothing. Daxter!
Behind us. Now what?
Now what? Goodbye, Rhino. That's not good. He's invulnerable, so it's not gonna hurt him. Oh, come on, Light Jack, come on. Yes. That's why no one's trying to stop the Rhino at all. I think that's funny. Not only Clank's immune to this, not Ratchet. Come on, don't!
And curtain.
Oh, come on! Not again!
KO! Oh, not the weasel guy.
Jak and Daxter were formidable fighters, especially when they had enough eco on hand. But Ratchet and Clank's better teamwork, superior defenses, and overwhelming arsenal trumped them in the end.
While they both had ways to patch themselves up, Ratchet's nanotech was way more reliable and plentiful than Jak's green eco.
And Ratchet's shields and incapacitative weaponry were more than enough to put a stop to Jak's more offensive eco.
Haha, take that, nature!
While Jak and Daxter's morph gun was one of the most versatile weapons we've ever seen, it absolutely pales in comparison to the sheer size and power of Ratchet and Clank's arsenal.
Jak's best shot was his dark form, but like everything Jak and Daxter had, it didn't take long to run out of juice. While Ratchet and Clank had more than enough gadgets and weaponry to keep up the fight.
Plus, Clank is an infinitely more capable sidekick than Daxter, especially
I won't argue
with
that.
manipulation and immunity powers.
It was game overture for Jak and Daxter.
The winners are Ratchet and Clank.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. The Flash? Versus who? I'm not happy. Now, the only quirk I have with this complaint, and it's legitimate, is for whatever reason, they took the eco abilities from the Precursor Legacy. I believe that was the most recent Jak and Daxter game. But they did not implement Dark Daxter at all. Why? Like, that game alone pretty much makes Daxter useful. So, I don't know if that would have really changed anything. I'm not really sure, because they said Clank was immune to time manipulation, but I don't recall them ever saying Clank could make Ratchet immune. So that I'm a little confused about. I'm not sure if Clank can actually do that, but I can't like change the results. So I guess Ratchet wins. This is still a great death battle. I love the animation. Daxter's voice could have been a little bit better. That I'll admit. But I was worried that this fight might have been rigged solely because the Ratchet and Clank movie is coming out, and I am going to see it, and I expect a little review on that. But I'm not sure Dark Daxter would have changed the results of the fight. Because, like I said, I've played all the Jak games, and that's literally the only thing they left out. So I'm not sure if that was a game changer or not, because I know Dark Daxter is also completely immune, and it wouldn't shock me. Dark Daxter would definitely crush Clank in an instant. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So, I don't know if they purposely left it out, or I honestly don't know, but great animation, good battle. I guess props to Ratchet and Clank. I really wish they would have included Dark Daxter just so I wouldn't have that complaint, because they brought up the game that he was from, but they never implemented Dark Daxter, who, y'all can go look this up, but when Daxter gets scared, which would have happened the minute Ratchet pointed the gun at him, Daxter's adrenaline pretty much turns him into Dark Daxter, which is this big hulking monstrosity. The best way I can compare him is to Gnar from League of Legends. Gnar gets angry, Gnar changes into Mega Gnar. Daxter gets scared, Daxter changes into Dark Daxter. Pretty much the same thing. But, y'all want to see more of this? Smash that like button down below. If you got anything else you want me to react to, tell me. I'll take a look at it. But, till next time, I want each and every single one of you to stay awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.